Welcome, my friends, to the show that never ends. Come inside, come inside. Welcome to the show. It's Eddie Buffalo. I'm sorry, you guys got to hear my singing early in the morning. Welcome, everybody, to something new. Friday Coffee with Eddie Buffalo. Grab yourself a coffee. We'll have a little chat. We'll talk a little bit of craziness, a little bit about news, a little bit of music. And let's start off with this. And by the way, all the comments and statements by Eddie Buffalo are purely for entertainment purposes. So let's start the show.
I need a cup of Joe. The best to get it is right here. Already know. Eddie Buffalo's on deck. He's coming with the jokes. He's gonna talk a lot of nonsense. That's how the whole thing goes. So grab your keys, come roll through. One hot cup and a laugh or two. Friday coffee with Eddie Buffalo. Friday coffee with Eddie Buffalo. Talk wild, drink slow, and let the good times go. Woo! Friday coffee with Eddie Buffalo. Friday coffee with Eddie Buffalo. Stop on by. Come sip with the show. You can't be. He likes having fun, that's all. No need to keep it neat. Just pull up, take a chair, and kick back in the heat. So grab your keys, come roll through. One hot cup and a laugh or two. Whoa! Friday coffee with Eddie Buffalo. Friday coffee with Eddie Buffalo. And let the good times go. Woo! Friday coffee with Eddie Buffalo. Friday coffee with Eddie Buffalo. Stop on by. Come sip with the show. If the week ran it down, he'll lift your back up. One cup, one joke, and you're good enough. Friday coffee with Eddie Buffalo. Friday coffee with Eddie Buffalo. Talk wild, drink slow, and let the good times go. Friday coffee, Friday coffee, Friday coffee, Eddie Buffalo. Stop on by. Come sip with the show.
Hope that got you moving your fanny in the morning. God, there used to be a thing in Buffalo, DJ by the name of Danny Neverth, that is somehow related on my mom's side of the family because I would always see him at wakes and funerals, but whatever. And his big thing was Danny moves your fanny in the morning on WKBW back in Buffalo, New York. So I'm sure that guy's got some stories. But welcome. Something new, something a little bit shizzy, something a little bit fun. And that's all I want to do is have fun today. But let's start off by having fun with our sponsor. You know them, you love them. And we're talking about our friends at Old Glory, oldglory.com. Over 375,000 choices for you on their website. And I thought it was fun to pull up the coffee shirt that they have, because I had to laugh because Dr. Andy, my buddy, my friend, your friend, he knows how much Eddie Buffalo likes his coffee. So he got me a shirt that said Coffee Head on it. And I'm wearing it at the gym the other day. I'm like, oh, is that a statement or what I do? So check out our friends at Old Glory. They have novelty t-shirts. They have sports t-shirts. They have rock and roll t-shirts. They got movie t-shirts. They got TV t-shirts. And they also have a lot of mugs and a lot of other chocolate. So make sure you go check out our friends at oldglory.com. And when you fill up that shopping cart, your buggy, whatever you want to call it, you put in the promo code Buffalo and you will get 15% off. So check them out. So what's going on today with everybody? Is everybody ready for a wonderful weekend? My favorite band in the world, Rush, is actually in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex next few days. I think because they had to reschedule a show because they were in Mexico City first before they were coming here, and something happened at the border that they had to cancel the show like hours before it went off, and which things like that happen. Sometimes you can't control things like that. And I just think, yeah, if there was like your big trip that you're coming in from someplace else, and you paid for your hotel rooms, you paid for rental car, maybe, obviously you paid for your ticket. And I guess what they did instead is all the Rush fans got invited to go down to the stockyards down in Fort Worth and hang out, tell stories of your favorite Rush stories and things like that. And thanks to my cousin, Sharon, she actually was the one that turned me on to Rush. And I actually attended a couple concerts with her. The only one that I really remember is Signals and Moving Pictures. So, whatever. But did you hear that the Dallas Cowboys are going to have a commemorative stamp? Yes, you can buy them at all the local post offices. And, I'm not really too thrilled about that because I am a Buffalo Bills Mafia fan. But I guess they had trouble. They had to recall all the stamps because when you licked them, they tasted like crap. You can substitute any team you want to, because right now, one of my poor buddies at the gym, he is a huge Houston fan. And every time I see him now, because Buffalo Bills are opening up in Houston, I go, boo, boo. I go, pregame, baby, pregame. Yes, it started already. Talking about some crazy stuff. Let's listen to this one. This is about Frankie McLaughlin, formerly of the Rumjacks. The story about Frankie is that, well, here's a story for you. So he would always have trouble coming into the States because he couldn't get a visa because he would beat the crap out of everybody, including the fans. And it was the day before Easter. They were playing Rochester, New York, and I dragged my ex-wife there. And it's weird because it ended up being an old Knights of Columbus hall. And I've been a Knight since I've been 18 years old. And I'm so excited. Frankie's going to get there. And so we get there, and there was a band called Mickey Rickshaw that opened up. And they do a very nice job. They're actually a band from Boston. And, okay, here we go. Rumjacks coming up. And it was the lead singer of Mickey Rickshaw playing with the Rumjacks. And he is actually their lead singer now, because what had happened was Frankie, while they were recording a new album a couple days before the Rochester show, He thought it would be a great idea to fight with everybody in the van. This fight, the technician that was and the producer that were in the sound booth, and they said, "You gots to go. You gots to go, Frankie." So this is my little homage to Frankie McLaughlin. Gravel in his voice. Check it out. If I can get it to start. Come on, mouse. Mouse, I'm having trouble. I hate these Mises to pieces. Here we go.
He sang for the Celtic punk band Frankie! It was glorious noise. It came from his pain, came from the pain. It was glorious. It was glorious. He loved to fight his fans, his band, his producer, the sound guys, and that was the end of Frankie. When they all told him to take off. So if you see him run, or if you're any buffalo, you might be dumb enough to take him on. There was gravel in his voice. He sang for the Celtic punk band Frankie. It was glorious noise. It came from his pain, came from the pain. It was glorious. It was glorious. He loved to fight his fans, his band, his producer, the sound guys, and that was the end of Frankie. When they all told him to take off. So if you see him run, or if you're any buffalo, you might be dumb enough to take him on. Gravel in his voice, gravel in his voice, gravel in his voice, gravel in his voice.
Well, I hope everybody liked that one. Something's starting again. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, my Lord. Shush. Shushy, shush, shush. Okay, let's take a look around what crazy things are happening around the world. What? Let me know in the comments. What the hell is this all about? Merlin the Duck at the Mexican soccer games. Because I guess it's kind of going viral with this guy. He's a cute little duck. He's got like a little stuff on his feet and that. Merlin Duck steals spotlight at President Scheinbaum's news briefing. The president of Mexico. She got upstaged by a duck. Oh, here we go. And I'm going to call bullshit on this one. Guinness crowns Canberra town crier as the world's loudest person at 122.4 decibel. I think I can beat him. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. You know, failed robbery on small Caribbean island of Tobago spawns memes and Batman references. $75 caviar top tots, a day's worth of beer. Here's the World Cup menu and prices. Oh, I want to see this. This is something I definitely want to look at. Let me take a look here if it ever comes up. Come on. And they're also talking about the reflecting pool still in front of the monument, because we have a video of when it was all emptied of Trump's motorcade. His motor. What is that? Oh, I got to share this screen, guys. Hang on one second. We'll all take a look at this together. Okay. I don't know what this guy's eating here. Lazaro Luya, the concession chef at Sol Cabano. It'll be coming up in a second. Can with Lishan and fresh margaritas at Miami Stadium Sunday, June 21st in Miami Gardens. I don't know what the hell he's eating there. I can't tell. It almost looks like kind of peels with bread, maybe. I'm not that sure, you know. So let's see. I want to see what this menu looks like for the World Cup games. I thought this was kind of be interesting. Price of beer. So listen to this. $75 caviar top tray of tater tots and a $40 empanada weighing in at 5 pounds. Holy crapola. That's what you're going to be doing the next day. A lot of crapola. And oh, what's going on here? Somebody's dinging me. Wait. Ribeye tacos. Oh, that's delicious. Ribeye tacos for $8 in Guadalajara, Mexico. Something called a Twinkie cheeseburger. Ooh, that has nothing to do with the dessert for $22 in LA. Price of many cases, blah blah blah, aren't different from pretty much. It's pretty much the same as like NFL prices or even NHL prices. I know Donnie was saying that they were selling those Buffalo Sabres saber mugs, which look like a saber, for like $27. I guess it held the beer. So it's unfair. It's not right. It's wrong, says Thomas Schuler, an engineer from Germany in Toronto, to watch his national team play over the weekend, as he held a beer that cost him $24.25 in Canadian. So it's either $17 American or 15 euros. It's 3 times the cost of what I paid. Yeah, welcome to the World Cup. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tell you another little story. Now, I've been in Texas a little bit over 4.5 years, and I also have met a lot of nice people, and hambre posta, hablo español, because I thought it was nice to learn Spanish so that, a lot of my clients are from Mexico, of Mexican descent. And I wanted to make sure that, I showed that I had enough respect for them, that I learned the language. And I'm going to tell you, well, actually 2 stories. So my one buddy's saying, hey, that one gas station by your house, have you had the fried tacos? I'm like, fried tacos? Tell me more. You had me at fried tacos. You didn't have to tell me more. So I go there, and there's a woman on her phone talking in Spanish, totally ignoring me. Then a gentleman comes in, and he's speaking Spanish, and she takes care of him right away. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. That was not the hill I wanted to die on that day, so I just was patient and waited my turn, which he had my turn. And then, after she takes care of the dude, she goes to sit down and get back on her phone. I said, disculpe, señorita. Tacos, por favor. And she comes over to the counter. She says, can I help you? I'm like, oh, no. And that's when I said, hombre, Polska, hablo español. And then I was out of there, So, like I said, I've met a lot of interesting people in Texas, but I'd say one of the most interesting people that I've met, he's kind of like the Dos Equis guy, and he's the most interesting man in Texas. And that would be my buddy Ike. Ike is rough and tumble guy. I don't know if he ever did rough and tumble, but that's what I'm going to say about him right now. And he has a very, very, very thick Texas accent. And so my big joke was either Ike is saying, good morning, Eddie, or go screw yourself. And he is a longtime listener of the show. So We haven't played this in a while, buddy, and we're gonna play your song. So get ready for the Outlaw Ike. Check it out.
Outlaw life on the Mexican border, way out yonder in West Texas. Never knew how wild it could get before I ever laid my eyes on Ike. He comes in, throws back a shot of Jack. Looks like he's got a piece to pick. It's getting kinda heavy in here. Now who's it gonna be tonight? Somebody better come and get their friend before it starts to get the law involved again. He'll be raising hell up until the very end. He got his money's worth out, body man. He's got a little hitch in his walk. You can hardly understand him when he talks.
That's true.
To be good morning, oh, go screw yourself. They don't teach Ike on Duolingo.
I forgot that part.
No, they don't teach Ike on Duolingo. I heard he tried to kill a man in love just for looking at him sideways. Just 'cause he got lucky and missed, that don't mean he won't try again. Sometimes he likes to laugh about it. Sometimes I believe him too. He could just be talking out his ass, but you just never know with Ike. Somebody better come and get their friend before he starts to get the law involved again. He'll be raising hell up until the very end. He got his money's worth out of his body, man. He's got a little hitch in his walk. You can hardly understand him when he talks. To be good morning or go screw yourself. They don't teach Ike on Duolingo. No, they don't teach Ike on Duolingo. Never met a man who liked to argue more than a small town old timer. Sometimes I think he's just getting started, and it ain't the truth unless he knows it. Somebody better come and get their friend before he starts to get the law involved again. He'll be raising hell up until the very end. He got his money's worth out of his body, man. He's got a little hitch in his walk. You can hardly understand him when he talks. To be good morning or go screw yourself. They don't teach Ike on Duolingo. No, they don't teach Ike on Duolingo. No, they don't teach Ike on Duolingo. They don't teach Ike on Duolingo.
Well, thank you everybody for spending time with me this morning. I wanted to, not that I was bored, but I wanted to fun, because I usually thing that I just wanted to do. So now, thank you very much for being with us, and have a wonderful, safe weekend. If you want to get in touch with us, you can just at ebifamily.org. You can email me at eddiebuffalo@ebifamily.org. You can reach out to Donnie Lowe at donnielowe@ebifamily.org. And you can also call our hotline, which is 903-412-1554. Have a wonderful weekend. And remember, life's definitely worth living. You just got to keep on fighting, baby. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.